Hi, this is DOSBox Mom, and welcome back to Let's Play Curse of the Azure Bonds. Through that doorway is Crimdrac's lair. We've cast all the protective spells we can, and let's see if we can actually defeat him in battle. Curled in the center of this room is a huge skeletal form of a dracolich. I am Crimdrac, mortals. You have reached the heart of my domain. It pleases me to let you live. Do you surrender? Well, no. Foolishness was always in a mortal's heart. So the haste spell work. Now, with any dragon, you gotta watch out for their breath weapons, so... Okay, let's... try to move around as far as we can. Basically the... Oh, there's a raccoon outside the window, guys.
Oh my god. Should have had arms production.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, off-topic comment, people. There's a raccoon outside the window next to where I'm recording this.
For those of you wondering, it's awesome.
Okay, let's see if the fighter thief can... Okay, good. Oh, crap. Oh, that didn't help. Okay, let's pause and come back. Okay, let's try that again. No, we're not surrendering. Foolishness always an immortal heart, perhaps you'll reconsider later. Okay, hopefully this time we can get Akbar out of the way of his breath. Now, he is vulnerable to Magic Missile and Fireball. Well, they recommend sticking with Magic Missile, because that you can get off immediately. Whereas with Fireball, he might have a chance to use his breath weapon. Okay, let's try for the other corner here. Oh, pray that's enough. Oh, thank goodness. We defeated him without him using his breath weapon. So, yeah, fair amount of platinum jewelry. A lot of experience. Let's save. And rememorize the spells that we used. Okay. Rest. Save. And moving right along, we're going to go across the room and into this hallway. You are heading up into the wizard's tower. You've come out into the courtyard of a 5-story tower. The stonework has been mystically protected, so is flawless and beautiful. Surrounding the tower are high mountains. An impressive robed figure approaches you. I'm Dracandros. I'm glad you finally arrived. Time is short and you must play your part. Oh, great. Let's try attack. Freeze where you stand! I've no time for this now! The bonds paralyze you. A dark elf restrains Akavar with a spell. You are suddenly on the roof of the tower amidst a huge host of black dragons. One of the dragons disengages himself from the pack. Attack the dragon as Elminster told you to! Under the force of the bonds, you rush forward and attack the dragon, but with a blow it disappears in a puff of smoke. The dragon was only an illusion. Freeze, base slayers of dragonkind! Cries Dracandros. You are immobilized. He then turns to the assembled dragons and gives a speech. You record as Journal Entry 15, which we have just about finished flipping to here. There, great ones. You can see they're part of Elminster's plot to destroy all dragonkind in retaliation for the dragon flight. You may have these assassins as a sign of my good faith in warning you. You can see on their arms a sign of Tyranthraxus, the enslaver of dragons. This sign marks them as the servants of the enslaver, as well as pawns of Elminster. One dragon, however, says, You haven't convinced me. I see the glowing bonds on these mortals. I've heard that similar bonds were used to control a warrior that attacked Mistina Perenacles Hydraco. I think you control these mortals with their glowing bonds. Free them, and then we may judge their actions. Dracandros says, But if I free them, they'll attack you. The dragon says, A few of them against the many of us. We are not afraid. Or is it you who are afraid of them? You should not be. For if you lie, you should be afraid of me. With that, a drop of smoking acid escapes from the dragon's mouth, past his evil, toothy grin. Dracandros recoils from the dragon and turns to the party. He speaks a meaningless phrase, and his symbol slowly disappears. The party is free of another bond. Yay! With the bonds gone, what do? Attack the dragons, attack the wizard, flee, or parley with the dragons? Why don't we try parleying? Let's try. Nice. You've convinced us that there is no plot against dragonkind. We leave you now to settle your dispute with Dracandros. Troops, defend me! A patrol rushes forward while Dracandros flees down the stairs. Okay. And we have another Efreet, and a couple of Drow warriors, and looks like maybe another Drow cleric. No, Drow mage. Bad enough. Okay, well, we'll have him work on the Efreeti. And okay, I'm gonna have him work his way around and see if he can go after that Drow mage. Yes, that should be nice. If we can get it to work. Once again, that's not working very well. Okay. Okay, well at least we've got them split up so they can't all be targeted with a Mass Effect spell. I'll work on that Ifrit, since he can be affected by spells. Oh good, we've damaged the Drow Mage, so he won't be able to cast a spell this round. And we've taken the Drow Mage out. And we'll keep plugging away at those two Drow fighters. Okay, just one left. I think we should be able to rest after this battle before we start heading down the stairs. In fact, the roof is one of the few places where you can rest in the tower. There, that's done. Okay. No. Okay, and we're going to have to take a break here. We should be able to rest at the top of the tower, and then we'll start working our way back down and find Dracandros again. See you next time.